Hey y'all, it's Jim Sanders with Colwell Banker Village Communities coming to you with another market update. It's something I do every week. This one is episode number 267 and it's for the week ended November 15th, 2025. Let's look at what happened in single-family residential real estate in the greater Jonesboro area last week. Hey, last week there were 16 homes sold for a total of $3.946 million. 29 homes were listed, 23 homes went under contract, and currently in the Northeast Arkansas Board of Realtors MLS system, there are 460 active single-family residential listings in the greater Jonesboro area. Now, if you've watched before, you know what we do next. We take all those categories and we break them down and give you averages in each of those. So let's do that now. For the 16 homes that were sold, the average sales price last week was $246,600. Those homes were on the market for an average of 50 days, and the average list price for that same group of homes was $250,800. That gives you a sales to list ratio of 98.3%. I told you that there were 29 homes listed last week, and of those 29, 2 actually went under contract the same week that they were listed. That's 6.9%. But the average list price for the homes that were listed last week was $441,800. Now, I know what caused this. There was a very large, almost $3 million listing that went on the market last week, so that raised the average prices for everything. When you look at what went pending last week, there were 23 homes with an average list price of $325,200. On average, those homes were on the market for only 44 days before they went under contract. And I mentioned also that there are currently 460 active listings in the greater Jonesboro area. That's actually down by 3 from the week before. The current average list price for all the homes that are active is $357,800. Days on market is interesting. Last week it was 77 as an average, or the week before last it was 77 days. Last week it went up to 80 days. So also I'll have to say, when I looked at these numbers, they all look just a little bit smaller than we normally see. I pulled the data yesterday, that was Monday, November 17th, around 3:15 in the afternoon, which is usually the time that I pull the numbers. So I don't know whether sales were actually just down that much last week, or if people had not gotten all their weekly updates in the MLS by the time I pull the data. The data changes all the time. If I went back and pulled the same data using the same time period and specifications, I more than likely would get a different number. That's why I always give you a reference point. But anyway, that's kind of what happened last week. Now I want to talk about the house behind me. I am at, let's see, I want to get the address correct, 1304 Leominster Cove in the heart of Jonesboro. This is in the Highland Forest subdivision. It's almost like you don't even recognize that this is here. When you're driving along Highland, you may miss it, although at Christmas they really decorate the sign. I've actually done a video in front of the neighborhood sign before because they do such a good job at Christmas. This home is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home, and it's 3,331 square feet. It's a good sized house, and at only 3 bedrooms, you can imagine that most of the bedrooms are good size. Let me tell you, this home actually has 2 master bedrooms. So all the bedrooms have large closets. The 2 masters have beautiful walk-in closets. The home has a formal dining room as well as an eat-in kitchen. And there's a gas logs in the main living area. Additionally, you'll find an oversized garage, a shop area that's enclosed in the back. The house has a whole home generator, and for those times when it's stormy here in Jonesboro, there is a basement, so you can hide out down there. It's a wonderful home. You should check it out. This is in the Jonesboro school systems. It's a quiet cul-de-sac. I'm looking around and the trees are beautiful and it's just a nice place. So if you're thinking about a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home in the Jonesboro School District, this one might be the one for you. Give me a call if you're interested. We'll talk about what it takes to set up an appointment to see it, what it would take to get in it, and I'll help you all the way. So I always remind people, if you're listening to my show to hear average list prices for homes because you're thinking about listing yours, don't do that. Give me a call. Let's do a comparable market analysis and a competitive market analysis of your specific neighborhood. We'll look at things that have sold there in the past 6 to 9 months. We'll look at what's on the market now. We'll help figure out the best price in order to get the most for your money. So I also like to say, if you're thinking about buying a home, I'd love to get to know you and your family, learn your hopes, your wants, your needs, your dreams and desires, and then help you find the best home in the Jonesboro area that fits those needs. But whether it's buying or selling, if you're thinking of real estate, I hope you think about me. Please just send me a note, a text, an email, give me a call. All my contact information is in the text that's associated with the video, as well as information about the brokerage. So give me a call and we'll find out what we need to do to help you out. But I always say, if you're thinking about real estate, think about me. I'm Jim Sanders with Coldwell Banker Village Communities right here in Jonesboro. I love doing the numbers for you. I hope you enjoy them. And y'all tune in next week and we'll do it again. Thanks. Have a great week.